All right, today we're going to be looking at Allure Homme Sport Superleggera by Chanel. If you're thinking of buying this fragrance or any others over at fragranceyt.com, use the discount code linked in the description below to get 30% off your entire purchase. You'll not only save some money and help support the channel, but you'll also be a huge mensch, which is decidedly more important. One of the things that sets a good fragrance apart from a great fragrance, for me anyway, is that a good fragrance will smell amazing, and that's what it's supposed to do. But a great fragrance can do that, but also alter and even enhance my mood. Sometimes a fragrance will make me feel powerful or energized. Sometimes it'll make me feel calm or even incredibly relaxed. And sometimes there's a fragrance that'll put me in a great mood, like hearing one of my favorite songs, getting to play with a puppy, or getting a high colonic. Be good to your colon and your colon will be good to you, as my grandmother always said. This limited edition flanker from Chanel is one of those fragrances. I spray it on, and even if I've just had to sit through an amateur improv group's friend and family performance or was forced to listen to an entire episode of that idiotic Joe Rogan podcast, it'll still put me in a bright, cheery mood. The open is all about the citrus, with a bright mandarin orange making sweet love to a tangy, almost spicy grapefruit to create an unholy citrus offspring that's fun and giggly, like the way I get when I watch a Trump supporter finally realize that Obamacare and the Affordable Care Act are the same thing, and they just voted to get rid of the life-saving treatment they so desperately need. Man, you just love to see it. The middle is all about a soft, light cedar wood note that's somehow both warm and invigorating all at the same time. It keeps your already lifted spirits high, like finding a 20 in the pocket of a jacket you haven't worn in a while, or finding that elusive fragrance that you've wanted at a rack store and paying well below retail for it. That's a high that rivals mainlining uncut Bolivian marching powder. Finally, the base is all about an earthy, green sweetness with amber, patchouli, sandalwood, and white musk. It's a close that manages to transition into the kind of happiness you get from curling up on the couch at the end of the day with a nice warm blanket and a glass of scotch, starting your 15th rewatch of The Sopranos. That fucking show is a national treasure. Longevity is about what I would expect. I got 5 to 6 hours on my skin with good projection for the first hour, but it's a light, bright, springy fragrance, so that's no surprise. Presentation is a stylish take on the usual Allure Homme Sport, swapping out the clean aluminum bottle for glass, but keeping the overall aesthetic. The atomizer is very good, a bright, wide, even spray. Is this gonna get you compliments? Do you know who didn't give a shit about compliments? Howard Rourke. He designed buildings that didn't conform to any classic style, made love with reckless abandon, and if anyone fucked with him, he blew their shit up. Sure, he was a fictional character, but goddamn, he was a fucking legend. Go read The Fountainhead, it's one of the best books ever written. Final thoughts? Looking for a good time, sailor? Go spray this on and get happy, you daffy bastard.